It has been a couple of hours, as you can see, due to the change in color of the lighting in the game. This is what the game does, and when I go into battle, you'll be able to see it's actually been like 5 or 6 hours. And I've been doing some thinking. It's the same day, I'm recording this same day. I've been going over my box, over all of the Pokemon in my box, and thinking, what can I do to get through that fucking Registeel? Because Steel still resists most typings. And I don't have a lot of type variation. As a matter of fact, like half the things I have are fucking grass types, which aren't going to be very useful against Registeel. So what I ended up doing is I stuck with my choice, but they're very overleveled. We're going to absolutely run through the first gym as a result of this. And I don't know if I'll be boxing these two Pokemon maybe after this battle. Maybe I should. Right? But first and foremost, let's see if we make it through the battle. I went with the learn sets. I could have very easily Pokehaxed in, and I did Pokehacking the levels because I've been thinking for hours, which leaves little time to record this video today, and I do need to record this video today. So I did Pokehax the levels in. I could have very easily just Pokehaxed the moves onto a lower level Pokemon. That is something I did consider. But I don't know, that felt like it wouldn't work as well either. So we have the default move on all of my Pokemon is still Pound. We also have Absorb, Leer, and Mud Shots on Johnny, and then we also have Fury Swipes and Feint Attack on Ron. Both are level 16. I don't necessarily think Ron needed to be level 16. Gonna be honest with you, that probably was a little bit overkill because the only thing I need to be level 16 for on Johnny is Mud Shot. And the only reason I need that, I also changed our trainer ID so that they would actually listen to me because obviously I don't have a gym badge yet. And I think even with one gym badge, they might not listen to me at level 16. So this is how we're going to do it because this is the only way to get through this first obstacle. It terrifies me though to know that Registeel is literally the first obstacle in the game. That can't be a good sign at all. As a matter of fact, that's probably a fairly bad sign, I'd say. So, please tell me you have to do this battle. Did I just mash A last time and accidentally agree to a battle you didn't have to do? No. No, you don't. Okay, so you do need to do this. It's a little bit later, as you can see. Quite a few hours later. So, in all, like, for all intents and purposes, in theory, I should absolutely like annihilate and one-shot this Registeel with one Mud Shot. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That only goes to show, number one, that Johnny isn't a very offensive Pokemon. Number two, that maybe level 16 was needed. Because I fucking hate Registeel. Registeel's nothing but trouble. Such a bulky steel type so early on in the game, a legendary one at that was a fairly bad mix-up for me. And I think honestly we're going to. I'm still thinking about I probably want to switch out Pokemon after this battle because this is going to one-shot the after I get faked out. This is obviously going to one-shot the Skitty. There's no question about it. And I think I want to box these two. You know what? If this is how we do, I ain't boxing nobody. Because that was a Skitty that survived my Feint Attack. A Skitty which was 9 levels lower, I might add. That being said, I did on purpose. Which is also part of the reason I figured maybe Pokehaxing would be a little bit more fair than actual manually grinding, because they don't have EVs this way. Is it very convenient for me? As an excuse? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Oh, wait a second. Doesn't Pokemon Black have a freezing issue like... I don't think it does, right? Like Hard Gold, Soul Silver? On emulators? On going through doors? Maybe that's been fixed a long time ago. Strangely, Hard Gold, Soul Silver never got fixed on Desmumi. anyway, so we're going to just go ahead and get whatever Route 2 has to offer. We can't damage our encounter here, most likely, unless it's a Registeel. We've learned that Registeel can take a Mud Shot at level 7, that is. So if we have anything not very effective against a Pokemon, there is a decent chance of finally getting the running shoes, damn it! There's a decent chance of us being able to not kill it, but it has to resist one of the moves we have. Which means it pretty much has to be a Steel or a Rock. Look at the speed of these running shoes! Okay, our level 2, Route 2 encounter is going to be a Flareon, which... we haven't had a Flareon, but we've had an Eevee. So I'm going to count this as a Dupe's Claws and run away from it. I don't know how you... I mean, we've talked about this with Blossom before. Okay, more Flareon. Are we only going to run into Flareon here? Because that doesn't seem like there would only be one encounter on this route. Gonna be honest with you. Third time's the charm, it's another Flareon. You know what? I know this technically doesn't make any difference, but we're going to try another patch of grass. Maybe if we cross the Shrey here, and we absolutely annihilate whatever this kid is holding in his Pokeballs, another Flareon! Maybe we'll get lucky and encounter something else, because these Flareon, I just can't. I literally cannot. I had an Eevee. And we've discussed with the whole Blossom Vileplume deal that I'm actually not allowed to like go back in the evolutionary chain to prevent Dupe's Claws. And I'm obviously, we talked about it a little bit on the Mount Cornet episode itself, just before the Distortion Ward, about maybe it's not a bad idea to like not count Dupe's Claws, but we're now in a new generation, so there should be a lot of new possibilities in Pokemon for us to capture. So obviously Dupe's Claws is going to keep carrying over through the generations. The fact that these Pokemon, I mean, I know it's a Miltank, and Miltank are really like annoying to kill, but it took 3 hits from Johnny at level 16 to murder this Miltank. That is redonkulous. It's more than ridiculous, it's redonkulous. Give me something that's not a Flareon. It's a Flareon! Do I only get one encounter a route here? Is that the gimmick for this game? Because I do not recall enabling that in the randomizer. Execute! We got something else! It's another Dupe's Claws, and one that we actually lost fairly recently, albeit in a slightly lower resolution. Look, that is a new Pokemon! That is a Glalie. I don't think we've had a Snorunt. I'm fairly sure we haven't had a Snorunt. Or a Glalie. So let's try to see what a Pound does against Glalie. It's probably just gonna murder it. For some reason I thought Glalie was also a Steel type. Because it kind of looks like one, doesn't it? I'm an idiot. My only chance at a decent Pokemon. It's actually a pretty good Pokemon as well. That being said, I would have preferred a... oh no. What am I saying oh no about? I'm level 16. I'll absolutely stomp Bianca with your Goldeen. I would have preferred a Snorunt because I guess I couldn't get a Frostlass like anytime soon though. Well, having the option to have a Ghost type would be nice, because I don't really have a lot of options for that kind of thing, you know. So, let's see what Fury Swipes that is. Wow. Just wow. Hey, a Vigoroth! I considered bringing Sora, but Sora doesn't learn any good moves until it levels up enough to evolve, pretty much. It's kind of like Absurdo in that way, except obviously it's not Absurdo. But it isn't really that useful until it is lacking, at which point it kind of has its own drawbacks. So I can definitely see how this would be a difficult battle if I wasn't level 16. Because these Pokemon are taking quite a few hits from Pokemon way over the level. So my takeaway from this episode so far and last episode is we're going to be over leveled during the entirety of Gen 5. Because that's what the game calls for, apparently. What I take away more, though, is that the next encounter I get, I can't fuck up, because it's not a wild encounter, it's actually a gift Pokemon. I don't know why I'm healing up my Pokemon, because I don't really need it. Actually, they kind of need it, never mind. They are both at like half HP, a little bit above half HP. I don't think I can catch any more Pokemon than just a monkey. That being said, either way, I probably want a monkey first anyway, because, or whatever the monkey turns into, that is. Because my current 2 Pokemon are way too powerful to capture any wild Pokemon, as is evidenced by the Glalie I accidentally murdered, because I thought it was a steal. What? No! I am so glad, so glad that I'm level 16, because you are gonna die. You're going to be destroyed. That did nothing. And this is going to do a lot. Oh my god, that thing is half my level. What? What? You're not... No, I'm not going to get swept by another Groudon. I refuse to get swept by another Groudon. We're not doing that. That was the wrong move. You already outspat me. That was very unnecessary. Keep using Scary Face, by all means, because it doesn't do anything. Okay, at least I didn't get swept by another Groudon. And your next Pokemon is probably going to be a Dunsparce. Actually, I'm totally on board with that one. I don't mind you having a Dunsparce at all. Fury Swipes, turns out, not a bad move. Oh no, but it is when your opponent is using Rage. Please hit 4 times. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was almost really bad. If I had only hit 3 times and I had given him 3 free rage boosts, that would have been awful. That would have been absolutely horrible. I mean, it only makes sense that it does get you a boost for every single hit. I feel like I wondered about that like a couple of episodes ago. If multi-hit moves would, like... It was a different thing though. It was a different scenario. Where I wondered if multi-hit moves would trigger... I mean, I know they count critical hits for every individual hit. So technically speaking, the chance of getting a critical hit on a multi-hit move is vastly higher than any other move. But obviously, it's only going to be on one of the hits. Getting a critical hit on every single one is like, that chance is astronomically low, and that kind of balances it out, right? I feel like I also wondered about something similar to this though, where does a multi-hit move... I don't know what... I don't know, I don't remember. I wondered about something to do with the multi-hit move and like status increases maybe, or decreases or something like that. That did a lot of damage. Wow. It's not gonna matter, because... I mean, I'm not in any real danger unless we have... let's go into Ron. Ron has pickup! Ron has pickup. That is really good to remember. We need to keep picking its items from it. Talking about a critical hit, there we go. I am grossly overpowered. And it's kind of really bad, but within like 2 episodes that'll be balanced out, and I'll be mainly using the monkey or replacement for the monkey we get any moment here now anyway. These 2 are just going to be the backup for that, but let's see, that's definitely the wrong menu. Let's see what you are holding. Take. You are a Great Ball. That's actually very welcome. Do you give me the monkey? Happiny. It's a Happiny. Happiny? I'm gonna call you Sadness, because I'm really sad that you're not actually good. Is Sadness with double S? I don't know. It isn't anymore now. It might actually be a dupe class. I don't think it is. Is it? We have to go into the first gym. Like, now. Today. There's nothing else to do. So we have to do the first gym today. I will go check out the route to the left to see if there isn't any way for me to capture a Pokemon there, but I don't think there is. So, what we'll be doing, I think Happiny evolves through holding an oval stone, right? Not happiness? Is it happiness? I don't think it's happiness. So yeah, I don't think I've had a chance. Oh yeah, I haven't done that yet. I can't check. Never mind, I can check. I have the sheet of knowledge somewhere around here. I don't have it open anymore. Let me go to Discord. Because I have a link to the sheet of knowledge. And we can look for Chansey. I don't think I've had a Chansey. Chansey? Oh, change account also has CHAN. Fair enough. So we haven't had a Chansey or a Blissey. I would have remembered a Blissey because Blissey would have actually survived for like longer than 2 episodes. Sadness is actually level 10. I thought it would be level 5. What are your moves like? Because you might actually be somewhat useful. Pound, Charm, Copycat, and Refresh. Never mind to you being useful. I just realized we're in Gen 5, which means that TMs are now reusable. That is a huge advantage for us. That is so huge. Wait, what do I do? I can't go into the dream yard until after the first gym. I can't do anything here either, if I recall correctly. Maybe battle this girl, but I really don't feel like that. Get an item. Which is another great ball, which I can't use. Oh, I'm an idiot. I see somebody standing in front of the gym and I'm like, I can't go into the gym. Yeah, I can. I need to go to the trainer school. That also makes perfect sense. Where's the trainer school though? Maybe the building which doesn't look like a house. Again, absolute genius. So, do we fight Charon here? I always forget if this is a generation where you fight your rival in the... Or is that Gen 4? Do you fight Barry in the training school or Charon? I think... Yeah, we fight Charon here. So, we might leave the gym for next episode because we're already about 20 minutes in. After this battle, it's going to be over 20 minutes. I think that's a pretty good point to leave things off after this. That being said, I don't want to use Ron and Johnny too much because it feels really cheap. Then again, I did run into a Registeel as my first rival encounter, so I feel slightly justified in having overlevel Pokemon. Gonna be honest with you. Pickup can trigger inside battle? This is new to me. I didn't know it could trigger inside a battle. I thought it triggered after being done with it. You have a Genesect! I feel so not bad for overleveling anymore. Registeel, Groudon, and Genesect in one episode. At least I'll have a good thumbnail. But holy hell. That is stupid. At least Genesect isn't an issue, right? Because you're just going to die now. You have a potion. But that should still take out a Gen... Oh no, the first was a critical hit. Okay, Genesect actually takes it fairly well. We survived, which is the most important part. It took a little bit of effort, even though we're 10 levels higher. You see my point? Does Magnemite have Levitate? I'm gonna go ahead and assume it has Levitate and just stay in anyway. Because I want to test it out. It does not have Levitate. I always think it has, but I think the move Magnet Rise was kind of made because it doesn't have Levitate. So that makes perfect sense now. Okay, that was the chat room battle. Again, this episode is 20 minutes long. We started with this battle against a Registeel. Then we fought a Groudon. And then a Genesect. Within 20 minutes. And we also accidentally killed our Glalie encounter. And we got a Happiny, which is definitely the highlight of the episode there. Next time, we'll be going into the first gym in the Unova region. Hopefully, there will be no more legendary Pokemon anytime soon, but this is supposed to be harder than the last generation, and that didn't go very well as it was anyway, so I am still terrified. Until then, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you've enjoyed the videos. Hopefully you have. I don't know why I sometimes just do that outro, and sometimes don't. See you back next time. You know how this goes. I'm going to record the next episode probably right away. Maybe not. I'm really terrified. Maybe I should.